Hello, this is Brenda Green, and I'd like to welcome you to Living in the Go. Today I want to talk to you about the value that you bring to the workplace. I titled it What You Bring to the Table. That's a common phrase that people use a lot today, but it means so much because you really have to think about what is it that you are contributing. Just being there is not a valuable thing. It's not a valuable asset to your company. So what do you really bring? Before I get into it though, I do want to make sure that if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can see the latest videos that I do, and share it with your friends. So let's get into it. So at work, do you shine? Can you bottom line your role? I'll give you an example. Years ago, as a corporate trainer, I was trying to justify the class that I was doing on teaching bank employees how to do loans. And my boss was saying, well, people away from class for a week, I don't know, doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And what I spelled out to him was the fact that each individual who went through that class, if they did even one mortgage loan of $50,000, it more than justified their week away from work. And so I showed how it impacted the bottom line. And he stopped grumbling about it and let the class continue. So how can you bottom line your role? What are you contributing? Based on what you do, are you bringing revenue to the organization? And justify that. Are you increasing sales? Customer satisfaction, if the numbers are up, that all impacts the bottom line. And you ought to be able to show that. Are you easily replaceable? Is there knowledge that you have that no one else does? Would it be hard for somebody else to figure it out if you weren't there? Find something that you're really good at and hone those skills so that you are irreplaceable. Do you volunteer? When the boss asks for something specific and everybody kind of turns their head, are you the one who raises your hand and said, I will try that, I will tackle that, boss, whatever you want, whatever you need? The pick-me's, they stay in their jobs, they have job security. Do you toot your own horn? So when you do great things, do you just keep it to yourself or do you let other people know what you're doing? Because the squeaky wheel gets the oil. It's the same thing with this. You got to let people know what you're doing. They know you come into work and you're a loyal, dedicated employee, but what else is there about you? Make sure that you shine. Now, as always, I do have my beliefs. I call it the hit by the bus scenario because if you get hit by the bus tomorrow, they're going to replace you. So make it tough for them to do that. Be valuable, be a great asset to your organization. Learn from it, grow from it, take things from it. Because if you decide to leave there and start your own business, you certainly want to have those skills honed to do that. Document what you do. Sometimes when it's time for your job review and you're trying to figure out what did I do all year, well, document as you go throughout the year. Make sure that you're jotting things down. If you get comments from people, great feedback, put that all in your documentation. It makes it a lot easier for you to toot your horn. Let people know about your successes. Let your boss know. Let your boss's boss know in some indirect way. But make sure people know how you're contributing. You also want to demonstrate leadership. Take the responsibility sometimes to be in charge of a project, be in charge of a team. Show that you're ready and more than capable of stepping up to the plate. You also want to be a team player. Nobody wants to be working with the grumpy lone wolf who doesn't want to be involved with anything that you do. So be a great team player. Talk with people, interact, have great communication skills. Let them know what you can contribute. So I want to thank you for your time and attention. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, we're going back to basics. So these are things, if you didn't know it already, will help you in your journey as we go throughout the year. Thanks again and have a great one.